G'day guys, I'm on my way to Eastern Transvaal for a couple of days where I'm gonna ride some Twisties, some mountain passes what I want to do, and I left Rustenburg early this morning and it was very cold. I'm busy, I've done about 360 kilometers now and I'm in the town of Dullstroom now. So I'm gonna look for some coffee and breakfast. I'm really cold, so I need to get some hot stuff into my body. Now this town was in the news last week. The burn, loot and murder crew were burning in this town and looting like they always do. And in the media they would call it a peaceful protest, but we all know it was a riot. And today is a public holiday, it's a Monday, so there's a lot of tourists here. So the town is quite calm now. Well, you wouldn't say that there was any protests or riots here last week. But yeah, it looks like a normal day. I was expecting worse. And yeah, you can see there's a lot of cars for a quiet town like this. And I must just look for a nice spot here. I think that Rose Cottage will be the best place to stop. It is on the right hand side and there's a parking right in front. So yeah, it would be nice to get this heavy backpack off my back and just to relax for a while. Now for some hot cappuccino. Yes, there it is. Okay, the tank is full now. Had some nice breakfast. This is the last stop street in Dullstroom, and then I'm on my way to Lydenburg now. In Lydenburg, I'm gonna meet my old friend Snyders, who worked with me for many years, and we did some fishing and some camping together. Very good friend of mine. It will be nice to see him again. He's also a biker, so we're gonna spend some time, Snakes and I, together riding our bikes. And then there's also going to be a new person that I'm meeting now. His name is Francois Verster. He's one of my subscribers on YouTube, and he actually phoned me last night and he wanted to know stuff about the RnineT, and I asked him, where do you stay? And he said he's in Lydenburg, and I said, yes, you won't believe it, but tomorrow I'm going to be in Lydenburg. So I told him I'm going to meet Snake, so he's also going to be there. And I'm actually looking forward to meeting. And he asked me if he could join us with he's got a Super Tenere 1200 Yamaha scrambler, well, on-off-road scrambler, and so he asked if he could join us all the way down to Sabie. So that's going to be quite a nice trip, because we're going to do the Longtompass, and then we're moving down to Sabie. And from Sabie we'll be driving up to Graskop, where we're gonna look for a chalet to stay, and yeah, so that's gonna be quite nice for 3 bikes. Now entering Lydenburg, and yeah, you can see the potholes. There's just potholes everywhere on the road as well. It used to be such lovely roads for a biker, but with this ANC government running this country, you can't expect anything to be better. I mean, everything has been run into the ground, and once they hit the ground, then the ANC will start digging, because that's just the way they are. They can't run a business, never mind a municipality, never mind a country or a government. I mean, we're in for a rough ride here in South Africa with these clowns running this country. But let me rather not go into politics, because I'm just gonna mess up my whole ride. And yeah, let me fill up with some petrol here, and when I'm ready to hit the road. Ah, there's Francois waiting. Well, I suppose it's Francois. Francois? Ja. Gaan het? Goed, dankie man. Yes, ek wil sê eers mooi kyk is die plek hierdie. This is the friendly guy, Francois Verster. Nice to meet him.
Wat is doen al op een dag uit Lydenburg?
Ek het so net so na 7. Ja. Slang.
Goeiemiddag my man. Hoe doen jy?
Lekker.
Welkom in hierdie kakplek. Wat sê?
Dis Franse.
Snakes, af en op.
Ek en hy.
This is Snyders or Slang, like I calling him. Good old friend of mine.
Gisterand. Kom tot hier.
O,
Hy het my goeders op en die vrou kom waar bly ek? Die sê van jy.
That's it. Let me get this backpack on my back again. In this green bag, I've got my drone and my smart controller. I've got my laptop in my bag. I've got 5 batteries for a GoPro. I've got my Zoom 8.6, and then some underpants and socks and some of my clothes. But yeah, we're doing it old school here. There's no saddlebags or anything, so it's just a backpack and a side bag. Yeah, now I'll have to follow old snakes out of this place because I'm not too familiar with Lydenburg. And when it's out, the first thing that we're gonna do is to ride the Longtompass. That's one of the most famous passes in South Africa, and it's just a biker's dream to ride in that mountain pass. But I'll do that on my next clip. I'll put in the Longtompass. But here we are on our way. You can see the condition of these roads, how bad it is. This used to be such a nice little town, and yeah, the snakes is starting to warn me, but I can see it. It's, you can't miss it, you know. I mean, you know, before in South Africa we drove on the left hand side of the road. Now we drive on what's left of the road. You can see how bad these roads are. But I suppose once we're out of this town, when the roads will pick up a bit and the conditions will be a little bit better. Dodging and diving, potholes. And the bad thing is with potholes, once it's in the shady areas under the trees, then you can't see it, and the next moment you hit that pothole. So yeah, when you between the trees and the shade, then it gets a little bit more trickier. Well, now you can see the roads are a little bit better and we're almost out of this hell. So as soon as we hit the open roads, then I'll sit and relax a little bit. But guys, I'm gonna do the next clip about the Longtompass because we're on our way now, and then I'll do that on a separate clip. But yeah, I suppose it will be tomorrow when I'll post the Longtompass. Thank you for watching.